Hi guys, I'm Danny. In this video I'm going to show you how to do this. This is a theatrical old age makeup. Now obviously there is difference between theatrical old age and realistic old age makeup. So in this video I thought I'd do the theatrical version because it's a little bit more intense. If you do want to go for a more realistic look, then just dull everything down a little bit more, use lighter colours and a softer hand. If you do want to go for a theatrical look, then stay tuned and see how to do it. Okay, so to start off with, I'm taking a small detail brush by Real Techniques and the colour Bark from Sleek's Naturel palette. It's just a nice medium brown colour. Now I'm just going to use this and put down the basic lines of where all the wrinkles are going to be going. So that's nasolabial folds, the corners of the mouth, brow wrinkles, under the eye bags, basically everywhere where you're going to get wrinkles when you're older. Just basically plot down these lines, and once that's done we can then take a clean MAC 217 and buff this all into the skin. Now the Sleek's Naturel palette is absolutely fantastic for this kind of makeup because it's got all these different shades of browns ranging from a really cool toned brown all the way up to a really warm brown. Now I really strongly recommend you get this palette for this because it is absolutely fantastic. Sleek's makeup is just brilliant anyway, incredibly pigmented, so just be careful and use a very light hand for this. Okay, and then you want to take a MAC 217 blending brush and just blend this colour into the skin. Again, don't worry too much about it at the moment because we're going to be adding colour over the top of it anyway. It's just a nice base that we're putting down for the rest of the detail. Okay, so I've just swapped brushes over to a small detail brush by Charles Fox. Now this brush is much finer and it's also a little bit more densely packed, so this allows the colour to go on a bit more concentrated than the previous brush. So I'm just now going to go over the lines that I already did. This is going to build up a bit more depth into those wrinkles. So around the nasolabial folds, what you want to do is follow the line that you've already put on and then blend that colour towards your mouth. This is going to keep that area around your mouth pushed back a bit more and look a bit more, recessed. And then the extra areas around the outside of that are going to look a bit more prominent and pushed forward, allowing that kind of depth to be built up. So yeah, I'm just using that same brush and the same eyeshadow and going over everything I've already done, making sure to blend everything really well. Okay, so now around the eyes, what you want to do is to concentrate most of the colour around the inner corner of the eye, and then use the colour that you've put there to blend down towards the rest of the wrinkles. So with the furrows of the brow, you want to again just follow those lines that you've already done. Again, concentrate most of the colour actually into the centre of those lines that you put on, and then blend the remaining product up and out. Okay, so what you want to do is to take the colour Bark and Noir, which is the black in this palette, and mix the two of them together. Using the same brush, you want to apply this colour very sparingly, just on the centre part of each one of those wrinkles. This is going to make it look a lot deeper, but be very careful because you could go too dark and it will look really strange. So you can see the way I'm doing it here on the forehead, for example, is I'm applying it in just 3 areas on each one of these lines, and then I'm blending it all together. This is going to make those areas where I've put this colour look a lot more sunken in, and then keep the rest of the areas where the normal colour is just looking, kind of like a light wrinkle rather than the deep wrinkle. This is going to make that area in particular look a lot more three-dimensional. Okay, and now I'm taking a matte white eyeshadow from MAC and I'm going to use this as my highlight. So I'm going to apply this in all of the areas that I want to make it look like they are, you know, kind of hitting the lights are coming out more. So I'm just going to apply this on the centre and then blend it all out. You don't want there to be a huge amount of white. It will start looking a bit weird to start off with, but then you need to continue to blend it out and then eventually you'll just get this nice highlight colour all around the areas that you want to, you know, look more prominent. And I'm now going to take the colour Nubuck from that same palette and mix it together with a very, very small amount of Sugar Pills Poison Plum eyeshadow. And I'm going to use this to create this kind of purpley grey dullness around the eyes. So you want to take this underneath the eye and up towards the outer corner as well. This is going to help to make you look very, very tired and make your eyes look all sunken in. I'm just now adding a few more details around the mouth using the colour Bark again with that small brush and just adding a few more lines to make those wrinkles around the mouth look a little bit more prominent. And we're nearly finished with the tutorial, but what I'm going to do as a finishing touch is just take Snazaroo's Clown White face paint on an angle brush and run this over the top of my eyebrows and the rest of my hair. So there you go guys, the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you check the description bar below, you'll see a full list of all the products that I used to do this. And you'll also now see my new Facebook page URL. It's facebook.com/MrElectroFX. So go on over there and check it out and see, you know, what I'm up to. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.